You're watching the Weiss channel. Da, 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 da. Today we're going to do elimination, but you do have to multiply something first. What? So for example, remember we did this. When you have, say, negative 10y and positive 10y, if you just add the two equations together, the 10y's drop out. You get negative 4x equals 16. Divide negative 4, x equals negative 4. Now, pick either equation here. I'm going to use the top one, 5x minus 10y equals 10, and I'm going to put negative 4 back in for x. I get negative 20 minus 10y equals 10, add 20 to both sides. You get y equals negative 3, so the answer is negative 4, negative 3. Then what we did was you said, okay, wait a minute, what if this is 3x and this is 3x? If I add those together, it doesn't drop out. So I'm going to multiply the bottom row by negative 1. Or I could have multiplied the top row by negative 1. Doesn't matter. As long as one of the 3x's is positive and one of them is negative. So when I multiply the bottom row by negative 1, I get negative 3x plus 3y equals positive 9. Right? Rewriting the top row, 3x minus 10y equals negative 2. The 3x's drop out. I get negative 7y equals 7. Y equals negative 1. Using the bottom equation, putting negative 1 back in for y, I get x equals negative 4. Answer, negative 4, negative 1. Now, what happens when you have nothing that drops out even when multiplying by negative 1? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to multiply the top row by 3 and the bottom row by 2. Multiply this number by this number and this number by that number. Okay? But one of them has to be negative. It doesn't matter which one. So I'm going to multiply the top row by 3 and the bottom by negative 2. So what do I get? I get positive 6x on top and negative 6x on the bottom. Just don't forget, whenever you multiply one term, you got to multiply all of them. Because whatever you do to one term, you do to every term. Okay? You get y equals 4, and then choose any of the equations. You use this or this or this or this. I use this top one. Put 4 back in for y. I get x equals 3. Answer is 3, 4. Here, do you see I have positive 3x and negative 6x. So I'm going to do a shortcut and only multiply the top row by 2. Why? Because that'll give me positive 6x to go along with the negative 6x, right? I get y equals 2, put 2 back in for y, and I get x equals negative 5. Over here, you see how I just have negative y? Well, I'm going to multiply by 4. Why? Because that'll give me negative 4y to cross out with that positive 4y. I get x equals 4, put that back in for x, and I get y equals 3. 4, negative 3. Over here, do you see I have a 2x and a 6x? I'm going to multiply my top row by negative 3 because that'll give me negative 6x to cancel out the positive 6x. I get y equals negative 3 and x equals 5. 5, negative 3. And once again, I have 1x. So if I multiply this 1x by negative 5, that'll cancel, get the 5x's to cancel out, right? I get y equals 2 and x equals 7. 7, 2. You've been watching the Weiss channel.